So what we'd like to do is start off by sharing with you some of the insights we've gathered from you folks. We've, as I said, we've been in the business for quite a while, and we interact a lot with you. And so we've heard a lot of feedback about what's going on in the marketplace. How many of you have been to a 3D movie and not put on the glasses? It's kind of a disorienting effect. You know, may even upset your stomach a little bit. But what we're hearing from you guys is that's kind of what the world looks like today. It's out of focus. It doesn't look the way it always did before, and it needs some additional clarity. And really, that's what Modernist Advisor is about: is addressing this to challenge the status quo and get everything back into focus for you. And so we see that there are three disruptors on the horizon today. At least that's what a number of you have told us. One of those is this decumulation. Our client bases are aging, and with that comes a couple of things. One of them is that they start drawing their assets down to pay for their retirement income. They get to an age where they're forced to take required minimum distributions, and some of them pass away. I know I've had that experience in the last couple of years with my clients, and so what we're seeing is this decumulation really starting to happen. It started last year. A number of the top firms actually shed assets, which was really unprecedented in our business. The other thing we're seeing is the impact of the Department of Labor, and really the DOL is just a placeholder name for this movement to more fiduciary standards. And I know a lot of us have embraced the fiduciary standards in the past, but that marketplace is really expanding. And while some advisors think it's great that this rule might be postponed, it really doesn't put the toothpaste back in the tube. The conversation has started. The consumers now have an expectation. They know what to ask for. The landscape of competition is changing. Firms are sticking with their movement away from commission towards fee, and so it really is changing things a lot. And what that means to us is that we really can't be complacent. Whether this stays or goes, we can benefit from our clients' growing awareness of this standard, and we can do that in a number of ways. But one of the things we need to be conscious of is the fact that fees alone, saying that I'm a fiduciary and I charge a fee now and don't accept commissions, really doesn't demonstrate the value that's going to necessarily differentiate you. You've really got to get past that. You've got to get past the notion that maybe I'm a rep as portfolio manager and I charge a fee for my services for that investment management. But at the end of the day, that equation is changing, and I know Michael and I are going to talk quite a bit about that when we get into his side of the conversation. But if you're going to charge just a fee for investment management, it may be a little bit of a tough row to hoe in the future. And so that brings us to the third D in our 3D, and that is differentiate. And again, Michael and I are going to spend some time talking about it, but to kick that off, think a little bit about how you're going to stand out from the other 12,000 RIA firms that are out there in the universe, and then you start to add tens of thousands of new advisors who are, quote, fee-based or fee-only. How do you differentiate yourself from them? How do you stand apart from what's going on in the marketplace? And this was an article that Michael was featured in, and it really could not be more true. If you go through many websites, what you see is, we take your best interest to heart, and we're going to manage your money accordingly. And really, that's pretty general, and I'm not sure that that's going to attract the kinds of clients that we want to attract in the future. And this whole notion of how do I attract business going forward really is changing. In the past, we would work our client base and work for referrals, but really a lot of the leading firms are realizing they've got to get past this notion of a referral strategy. They've got to get more engaged in a business development process, and really that's where Modernist Advisor can be of great assistance to you. Our core belief is that ensuring better retirement outcomes will result in new clients for you. Additional AUM is going to add to the value of your business. This is a proposition that we've acted on for a long time. We've helped a number of successful financial advisors, and we know we can help you as well. And kind of put some meat on the bone, we see this as a 5-step process that includes defining who your ideal clients are, helping you articulate your difference, helping you reflect your value for those clients, cultivating good relationships, and then delivering on an engaging client experience. And to be specific, we've got a number of tools that will help you with a purposeful, systematic approach to growing your business, and really that's the differentiator for us. A number of educational workshops. You've got to become more expert in what Social Security planning options are out there, how to present those. You've got to be more expert in terms of presenting how annuities and other risk pooling tools can integrate into the wealth management process, and so we've got our ABC Money Planning. We've got a number of educational workshops that help you differentiate through thought leadership. These are targeting boomers. These are targeting women. We spend a fair amount of time helping our clients who are our advisors become better at relational marketing and increasing client share, and, of course, doing a better job of practice management.